The fact that you guys are here with me instead of outside searching for that perfect present, thank you for being here.
This guy was live on Facebook like yesterday, and supposedly he found like a gray that's like cloaking. Let me know what you guys think. Whoa, I kind of see something in the corner.
I'm pretty sure I see something. Oh my god. I see it. No, you guys, I swear.
Kind of like a cloaking device.
There's no cloaking. Guys, do you see this?
You kind of see two.
Do you see? Look at the eyes. Look at this.
Bro's asking for an abduction.
What is it doing? Oh my gosh, I can't. You guys, I have goosebumps.
I don't know what he's saying, but it's funny to me.
Is that funny?
Get closer, bro.
What are you talking about, man?
Here's some food. I mean,
what is that?
Kind of weird. But he has a really horrible camera, and even the wall to his left right here looks like distorted, so... Oh, it kind of blinked! Wait. Wait.
No.
That's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, this has got to be real. You guys, I'm like...
Dude.
he said, what is it? Oh my goodness.
This is
oh my goodness.
Sick.
Oh my goodness. No mames.
For sure, man.
That was crazy, y'all. That was crazy. I'm creeped out.
One of the mannequins caught their attention because while shopping, something about the display felt off.
Hold on. Nothing. I'm pretty sure nothing can beat that video. Like, show me something else. Somebody send me a video where it gets better than that, because that was crazy. I feel like that was real. I feel like I was an animal and my hairs were standing up because there was danger involved. Real, actual danger. That was an alien. That was a real alien, you guys. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below.
So they looked closer, and that's when they noticed the paint peeling away. But underneath it, it didn't look like plastic or rubber. According to her, it looked disturbingly real, like human skin. The video went completely viral, with many people online having dark thoughts about where those mannequins may have come from. They were at...
What's that? Oh, they've invented contacts that can now see things that the naked eye can't see, as well as see in the dark? Tell me more. Yeah, what's happening is they're putting the contacts in and they're seeing weird creatures that they can't see with the naked eye, which is freaking them out, so they don't know if they want to release them yet until they can just only see in the dark. That's awesome. The testers of these contacts said that they saw creatures that looked dark and had glowing eyes, as well as long fingers.
Aliens. Okay. You guys are coming back from the Miami Mall incident. They're coming back now.
What's strange is they could close their eyes and still see through their eyelids, even in the dark. Many of them had to stop testing them because of the things they were seeing and how creeped out they got.
Oh.
One of them also said that one of these dark creatures leaped forward at them and went through their body, they said. I like that.
That's... Wait a minute. Now, I must say, like I said before, I've been searching for these aliens, and I guess I better stop before they come and get me. But back in the day, when I had access to NVGs, night vision goggles, I would literally, when I was on duty, would just look and just wait for something to pop up that is not visible in the daytime. And it never happened. I mean, the only thing that actually popped up that you don't see in the daytime normally is a wild boar. So, yeah, I would like to take a look at these glasses.
Chanel number 5 is made from the sweat of whipped male Abyssinian cats. I kid you not, and this even produced protests some years ago, animal rights groups.
Did he just say whipped cats? Does he mean whipping like with a whip, with a weapon? Or does he mean whipped as in kind of like whipped cream? Like, did they... What? What is happening?
about how we should not be perfuming ourselves with the sweat of whipped male Abyssinian cats. Suddenly, you've got a real puzzle.
I mean, I'll just say this. This is probably the number one reason why I do not like Chanel number 9 or whatever number it is. It doesn't matter the number. It stinks. Okay? It stinks. For me, I don't care. It's no.
Come synthetic perfumes, and the majority of them are made of synthetic versions of androgens. Perfume is made up of all sorts of breakdown products of male sweat. Isn't perfume supposed to like smell good to guys?
Right.
We have a
Uh-oh.
When I was in Afghanistan,
More aliens?
I saw aliens, but I didn't know they were aliens until I went to my next unit and I was on staff duty, and this soldier came up to me and he was like, "Hey, Sergeant Rivera, do you believe in aliens?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't know. Maybe there has to be." And he was like, "I'm going to show you a video
Uh-oh.
that's going to convince you."
Does he have the
that it's
video?
real." And I'm like, all right. So he pulls out his laptop and they're recording with this camera that you can see miles away. Man, I forgot the name of the camera, but it was like this long pole, and at the top there was a camera, and you could see thermal, regular, and night vision.
Okay.
You could zoom in, you could see everything. And he was operating the camera, and there was these 2 glowing balls above a river, and it looked like they were like sucking something up from the river, like water or something. And they're talking in the background, and they're like, "Yeah, what are these 2 things?" And you can hear like the Air Force dudes over the radio, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna fire on them." And they
Right.
gave them the go ahead, which like blew my mind. I'm like, "You guys are gonna fire on that? What is that?" It kind of looked like police lights with a normal camera just floating in the sky. And that's what I used to see when I was in Afghanistan, but I just thought it was like helicopters, a Chinook or something,
Right.
you know? Then they the there's 2 jets. One of them shoots a missile. It goes through both of them. They explode, stop, and come back together and continue doing what they were doing over the river.
What?
And I watched this video so
I
many
need a
times, I
visual.
couldn't believe it. Then 2 more appeared. So now there's 4 of them. And in the video, after the rocket goes through and they explode and come back together like nothing happened, you can see the jet in the video swerve off, and the Air Force guy's like, "I'm out of here." And
I'm out of here.
one of my soldiers has this video. And I've been begging him. I'm like, "Give me the video. If you're not going to post it, give it to me, because I guarantee you get millions of views."
It
The
was.
audio in the background, they're switching from regular to night vision to thermals. The video will, like, you'll be like, "There's aliens." Okay, now I believe. He has the most convincing video.
I need the
always
video.
ask him for the video. He says he doesn't know where it's at. But he also said that these people came to his base in Afghanistan and they, like, took all the videos. I don't know if that part is true, because, you know how people be exaggerating. But I saw
Right.
the video for myself. And it's the most convincing video. He said that somebody already posted it.
Okay, you guys. This
But
was
the
from
video
4
I
days
seen,
ago.
it's like all blurry, and you can see, it looks similar, but the one he has is perfect. Like, you can hear the pilots in the background over the radio. You can hear him talking. It is crazy.
I
wish
need
I had the
it.
video,
I need it.
But
I need this
that's why
video.
I believe in aliens.
That's crazy, y'all. All right. Reading.
Well, about to hydrolock this motor.
What is this?
Holy shit.
Oh my goodness. How are they still driving?
So last night I learned something disturbing. I was hanging out with all these yuppie people out here,
Okay.
They're all a bunch of pilots and stuff.
True.
And they told me that the The reason they tell you to stick your head between your legs when a plane is crashing is
so you don't, so you break your neck.
instantly so you don't feel no pain.
Stop making things up.
So you break your neck
I
immediately.
need to know that. Okay, I'll take my chances. I thought that was like the safest position
I thought y'all knew
to
that.
be in when a plane crashes. Now it just kills you.
No.
So you can't sue the airlines.
No.
Like, no thank you. I'll ride it like roller coaster.
That's why I don't fly often. When I do,
Put your head between your legs.
it's definitely not American Airlines.
Stop making things up, bro. I just did some research. And it showed that if you put your head down towards your chest, you should be good.
No.
Because if you don't do that, then something bad can happen. Stop playing with me, son. This video's for entertainment purposes. I don't know who that guy is, where he's from, and what he's talking about. And I don't believe nothing he's saying. He's just a guy on the internet. Shut up! It's not a game, guys. Do you believe him? I don't believe him. But think about it, guys. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game, alright, guys. You know what time it's in. Shut
It
up.
is not a
Hopefully,
game.
You never got to experience that. Hopefully.
What's that? Oh, a group of people that were testing new AI glasses went to a nearby zoo in San Diego, and what they saw completely freaked them out.
Let's
Tell me
see.
more. Yeah, this group of researchers
Tell me more.
are testing out these AI glasses to just verify that they're working properly, that they can identify animals, give you information about them, things like that. This is where it gets a little bit eerie, because when they looked at these animals, such as they were looking at a tiger, it did not look like a tiger. It looked, what they said, like some sort of weird demonic creature. And then they were asked the AI, what am I looking at? And it identified it as a scary demonic creature. Okay. The AI responded, this does not look like anything from Earth and looks like something from the spiritual realm, which you are now looking at. I love that. But the way that this creature was looking at them freaked them out, and it started to move slowly closer to them. So they left the zoo in a hurry. Oh, goody.
All right, racist.
They're warriors. From the very beginning, Black Americans have been a vital part of the American story, helping to make this the greatest nation in the history of the world.
Let's continue to correct the propaganda and the attempt at erasing the truth. Black Americans are not the descendants of the Indians in the history books. They are the Indians. The proof has been buried, but it's not gone. When Christopher Columbus washed up on these shores, lost and delirious, who did he...
What is going on? Oh!
I'm sorry.
Are you though? What are you digging for?
It's all over with.
Oh, that hurt. Eek. Oh, poor thing. What is this? Why is this on my... Alright, y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
The following footage shows someone who's by himself inside a gym when something terrifying happens. Emily Ruiz, who suggested the video, writes, "Words cannot explain this disturbing footage. The person in the video had obtained this recording from the gym and sent it to a friend who we hear speaking in the video. This is what was captured."
Es que pasaron cosas muy extrañas, la madre. Hasta una máquina se movió. Vea, mira, explíqueme eso. Vea,
Sí, eso
dos
porque
cuerdas
se
y...
mueve atrás.
Yo qué vas a ver, mamá, y la otra quieta. O sea, no podemos decir que es el aire, ni que hay ventilación, ni nada de esas
Sí,
vainas.
eso es como
Y en
encerrado.
plena luz del día, ¿quién dice que estas maricadas pasan en plena luz del día? No. Mire, la luz.
Uh-oh.
Mire, mire. Mire, ahí. Mira eso. Mira eso.
¿Y eso qué pasó? ¿Por qué eso se mueve?
It is time to go.
Parece eso es una energía muy mala.
Ay, Dios mío, ¿qué le pasó? pasó?
Mamá,
No,
miren.
Dios, no, no, eso no es normal.
Sí, yo sé
Eso
que-
no es normal, no.
No, it's not normal. What?
Those who've seen the footage were left unsettled by this terrifying encounter. At the start of the video, we can see that someone or something is peeking at this person. This is something you might have missed. Now, it's worth mentioning that another camera had recorded this from a different angle. By looking at this specific footage, we can see that the facility has open windows. It could be that the wind from outside the room was causing the ropes to move on their own. But if that were the case, then other things in the room should have moved as well. Especially
Not that
the
ball
towel
way
on
over
the
there. Not the
walls,
weighted
which
ball.
appears light enough to move just a bit, but it doesn't. The wind could also explain the ball's movement. But
No.
mind you, this is a medicine ball.
Exactly.
It would take more than just a gust of wind to be able to move something this heavy. But what's even more baffling about this footage is how the person gets dragged across the floor. It could be that he was doing this on his own, moving his body in such a way to make it seem as though he were being dragged.
Was he now?
However, a closer look at this scene shows that he was jerked in a forceful manner, which is almost impossible to do on one's own. Other things in the video remain questionable, such as lights turning off on their own, or whatever this is. I'll leave
Y'all
it to
see
you
that?
to come up with your own conclusion on this footage. Feel free to let me know what you think.
I don't know. I don't know what to think. I think it was
feel
real.
having a crib is the most important thing. The bars signify safety, and it's something babies have when they grow up. They know that their bed is safe. I got
Somebody
toys to
hurt
use
this
at night.
person.
This is Puppy. I sleep with him every night. Of course, I'll always have my pacifier.
Stanley is 30.
No. No, 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 no. The song, though. Stop it. Stop it right now. Oh, no.
What's that? Oh, more and more people are reporting the fact that your phone is actually bringing up things that you're thinking and not even saying out loud. Tell me more! Yeah, most of us have noticed that when we talk about things, it'll pop up on our phone in some sort of an ad or video form. But now it's creeping out people more and more because it's coming to the point where people think about things and all of a sudden they're seeing these ads and it gets even crazier. Meaning this isn't just for new items or anything like that. People are literally can walk into a house, see some sort of an old vintage German piece, and now all of a sudden it's popping up on their phone. What? Oh, but it doesn't stop there. Oh, because now what people are saying is that when they think about even committing some sort of a crime, even though they really wouldn't do it,
Who thinks that stuff?
reporting them to then having somebody contact them and discuss this with them. Oh,
What?
goody. Yeah.
Oh,
folks
goody.
come to people's houses after getting this information and saying your phone reported you for suspicious activity. Oh, goody.
If you don't believe in aliens, I'm going to change your mind.
More alien stuff.
I have all my
Okay.
information in front of me. I'm going to include clips. This video is going to mainly be about all the whistleblowers, all the government officials who have come forward about this shit. Okay? Let's get started.
Okay.
All right, we'll start out with Mr. David Grush. He served 14 years as an intelligence officer in the U.S. Air Force, and his rank was major. He was the first person to legally file a whistleblower complaint regarding secret UAP crash retrieval and reverse engineering program.
Mhm.
His testimony was given under oath to Congress on July 26, 2023, and the Inspector General deemed his claims credible and urgent. Mr. Grush claimed that some of the recovered crash sites included biological remains that were deemed non-human. And he says he interviewed around 40 witnesses who have first-hand knowledge of the program. Couple quotes from Mr. Grush. The U.S. government is operating with secrecy above congressional oversight with regards to UAPs. I was informed in the course of my official duties of a multi-decade UAP crash retrieval and reverse engineering program to which I was denied access. And here is a clip of one of his congressional hearings. There are
Okay.
two other important people in this around this topic in the background.
You've stated that the government is in possession of potentially non-human spacecraft. Based on your experience and extensive conversations with experts, do you believe our government has made contact with intelligent extraterrestrials?
Something I can't discuss in public setting.
Okay, I can't ask when you think this occurred. If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Yeah, remember
The
this?
assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
And was this documentary evidence, this video, photos, eyewitness? Like, how would that be determined?
The specific documentation I would have to talk to UNSCIF about.
Crazy, right? And that's just the fucking beginning, right?
Y'all forgot about
Okay,
this.
So next
I'm pretty
is
sure.
Mr. Luis Elizondo. He was a former U.S. Army counterintelligence officer for over 20 years. So he served in active combat zones, including Afghanistan, South America, and the Middle East. He was the former head of the Pentagon UAP program called ATIP, which stands for Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program. He resigned from the Department of Defense in October of 2017 after higher-ups were ignoring UAP evidence. Within days, he went public, appearing in the New York Times, and he revealed that the Pentagon had a secret $22 million UFO program, again, ATIP, that investigated military encounters with UAP that defied physics. A couple quotes from Mr. Liu. We had very high-ranking military and intelligence officials who were aware of these encounters. What was so surprising was the technology being observed far beyond our capability. I'm not telling you that it's extraterrestrial, but I am telling you it's not ours. And then here is a clip of one of his congressional hearings.
Let me be clear. UAP are real. Advanced technologies not made by our government or any other government are monitoring sensitive military installations around the globe. Furthermore, the U.S. is in possession of UAP technologies, as are some of our adversaries. I believe we are in the midst of a multi-decade secretive arms race, one funded by misallocated taxpayer dollars and hidden from our elected representatives and oversight bodies. For many years, I was entrusted with protecting some of our nation's most sensitive programs. In my last position, I managed a special access program on behalf of the White House and the National Security Council. As such, I appreciate the need to protect certain sensitive intelligence and military information.
Okay.
He's
That is
obligated.
real fucking serious. Mr. Bob Lazar. This shit's crazy, right? So he worked at a
Sounds
secret
familiar.
underground facility called S4 near Area 51. His job was to attempt to reverse engineer crashed UAP, and he publicly stated in many interviews that he was not a believer and called believers crazy people. He first thought the crafts were US made. He came forward anonymously in March of 1989. And he claimed that he saw 9 crafts and worked on one of them directly. He said that all the crafts were different, and he claimed the craft used a form of gravity wave propulsion powered by element 115, which helped bend gravity and produce anti-gravity effects. And element 115 was not officially discovered at this time. And he claimed that after coming forward, records were erased and he was threatened to stay quiet, which seems to be a very common thing regarding this topic. And then I have 3 quotes. The craft I worked on, when it's energized, produces a gravitational field. Nothing can touch it. Gravity doesn't function the way we think it does. It's a wave, not just a force. I don't have anything to gain by lying about this. I've lost jobs, my credibility, my privacy, everything, but it's the truth. When I was there, element 115 didn't exist on the periodic table. Now it does. That should tell you something. And then I do have 2 clips from interviews with Mr. Bob Lazar.
Let's see.
Did you actually see the craft that you worked on fly or operate?
What do you mean, did you see it?
Yeah, I did. On one occasion close up and on several occasions from about 10 miles away. On the one particular occasion, there was a test flight going on. They came and got me to witness a short duration flight, and I stood at the door of the hangar, and the craft lifted off the ground, which was an amazing sight in itself, something about 52 feet in diameter, virtually silently lift off the ground and just move around a bit and set back down. But that was the close range operation I got to saw.
Can humans duplicate that vehicle?
At the time I was there, that was not even in the realm of possibility.
How about, are they able to fly them?
Well,
Would they be able to fly them?
Well, there was a test pilot flying the craft, so apparently we had developed the expertise, at least to lift the thing off the ground and move it around. As far as taking it any great distance or taking it out of the atmosphere,
Getting paranoid, y'all.
Would happen. This is, a prized possession, an operating extraterrestrial craft, and you know, things change when you leave the atmosphere. Things like the fact there's no air outside, the fact
Right.
that there's not exactly a 100% chance you can bring it back now. So, you know, I don't think they're flying around to Jupiter and taking looks at planets. I think they're very careful with it. They're just testing it, and you know, and will remain that way for an extremely long time.
Okay, and then here is another one of him describing and sketching a UFO that he saw.
3 large cylindrical devices. These are on mounts that allow them to completely swivel up to 180
Y'all don't get
degrees.
scared watching these videos? I'm creeped out now. It's dark.
These are the gravity amplifiers themselves. Looking down from the top, you'd have the center. So it's the reactor here, powering the gravity amplifiers. Gravity amplifiers output goes into the gravity emitters at the bottom. The resulting gravity beam or anti-gravity wave committed to view and look at the operation of this main level with the gravity amplifiers and the level below the gravity emitters. They actually fly belly first. The craft flies along, leaves the atmosphere of the planet. It turns its belly to the destination. The 3 amplifiers focus in on the
Seen this before.
and that's how it.
Fucking crazy. Okay, now we're gonna get into threats and retaliation towards these whistleblowers. Okay, Men in Black. David Grush claimed that his life was threatened and he was instructed to remain
And his
silent
family.
about the program. And I have 2 quotes from him. I've faced brutal, unfortunate tactics. My life was threatened and I was instructed to keep quiet. That was David Grush in 2023. I've suffered retaliation for my decision, but I am hopeful that my actions will ultimately lead to a positive outcome of increased transparency, which was July of 2023.
Everybody
There's
forgot
less
about this already.
evidence of threats to Elizondo. He commonly says that he has to be careful with what he says and reveals rather than mentioning threats. I have a couple quotes from him as well. The threats aimed at Elizondo and UFO whistleblowers aren't new, but are the latest in disturbing trend. This was a quote from Fox News. I have to be careful what I say and stick to what has been approved in my book. And that was directly from Lou Elizondo. Okay, now you're thinking, why does this shit matter, right? The Pentagon confirmations, Navy encounters, and the testimonies of people like Bob Lazar, Louis Elizondo, and David Grush matters because it challenges what we think we know about science, government transparency, and our place in the universe. If these objects are real, they could represent technologies far beyond our current understanding with the potential to change science and even how we view life itself. And if the government truly has knowledge or materials they've kept hidden, then it's not just a mystery, it's an issue of truth, progress, and accountability. Whether or not these craft are from another world, something extraordinary is happening in our skies. So,
Woo!
I want to know your guys' thoughts.
Me too.
This might not go anywhere, I really don't give a fuck. But if it does, I can make another one about famous sightings. I have the footage of everything, of the most of the ones that I mentioned. But I hope you got a little bit of a change.
I liked it. I liked it. Yeah. Okay. What did I just watch? What? That's scary. That is scary. Here we go. That's where you will see them. In North Carolina, you will definitely see them there. UFOs, bro. Look at that. Somebody says, so it's a circle. The end of the rainbow literally doesn't exist. Of course not.
And parallel realities is real. A few days ago, Google, its new quantum chip, Willow, proved that the multiverse is real. This chip was able to do in 5 minutes, which would take 10 septillion years. Bruh. You knew this. We all knew this, but seeing this come into our reality. Human resonance has been absolutely crazy. We're in the age of Aquarius. Astrologically, things are crazy. We got the freaking UFOs. You see, this chip proved quantum computation, where basically one thing can be several
almost time,
different
guys.
places, parallel realities. It uses quantum bits. Imagine data, a vibration, an atom, either being a 0 or a 1 with quantum bits. The way that this chip processes, it can be both on and off. It can be both 0, 1, and beyond. And by doing this, it has to get its understanding, its knowledge from other parallel reality. Are we cooked or are we cooking?
Pretty sure we're cooked.
We are fucking cooking.
The babies we eat, the food we eat, the wars we fight. But what I realized is we are the first species on the face of this earth to be aware of evolution, to be aware that we are affecting our own evolution by everything that we do. The babies we eat, the food we eat, the wars we fight.
I don't know what is going on, you guys, but if you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one.